filled my water, brushed my teeth.
Nice.
Be good. God damn, dude.
We're also, I got the stream live. I just haven't, like, stream can hear us, but it's on starting soon right now.
Hold on. Yeah. It has been one of those days. That has not been good to me. I really honestly think it was a stomach bug. And I'm gonna stop eating that pizza for a while. That's why I made my own.
Bats, we're ready, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess. I thought you had me muted again and you were gonna do like this.
No, I don't have anything muted because I haven't fully set that up on the new software.
I was like, have at it.
Now recording.
Hey. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Crappy bot.
Wow, yeah, crap bot.
Bot
All right, are we?
Easier.
You know, we're live. We've been live. It's fine. Everything's okay. And by okay, I mean it's something. Good shouts to Craigbot. Sorry, for joining the call here. You know we love that. And Evo's going on right now. I've been watching some Street Fighter while I was waiting for Bats, and I was editing lots of things.
Yeah. It has been a weird day for me. So it has been slow.
You know,
I've been forgetful as crap today. It honestly took me, what, an hour to make a pizza because I kept going back and forth. And I was like, I'm making a pizza. Dang it.
I'm not going to lie. I thought you might be trolling me. Like, there was a point when I looked over at the clock and I was like, this man might just be messing with me today. Where I was concerned maybe you lost the pizza. You know, like I didn't know what was happening. But, Bats, this is episode 119.
Hey, let's go. We're almost at 120.
We're almost at 120. And you know what's crazy about episode 120? We got a guest next week.
Oh.
Yeah. Maja Boosh is coming on the podcast, talk Albion Giants season 12, I think. And more.
So that's the long one.
Yeah, it's going to be a little long. It's going to be a smidge long, and honestly, we'll probably talk about some other stuff other than Smite.
Yeah.
Especially given everything that's going on right now with Smite. We'll talk about that in a second. But welcome in, everybody. It's episode 119 of Up Your Experience Podcast. We're back, baby.
Oh.
And I got a new audio setup. Is it good? I don't know. Is it bad? Also don't know. But from what I've told by Boss, that's right, Sir Boss a lot has been in Discord with us this past week, and it's been a wild time to be alive. And he said, "Oh my God, it sounds so crispy." So we've kept it. We're still doing some tweaks on it, but
I'm not saying it's bad, but you can't believe Boss because he disappears for months at a time, and he's like, everybody's gotten. Oh wow, this is great audio. You haven't been here. What are you talking about? It's the same.
Can we talk about the fact that this man did a single pull on a TFT chest and got the rarest item in it?
What? That
Yeah.
figures. That's some boss luck.
He sent it to me. He got the Chibi Gwyn, dude. And she has this, when you eliminate an opponent, she does a special effect and everything. It's super sick.
No.
But yeah,
See, I still have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't
it's fine.
played it yet.
It's fine.
Ash tried to talk me into it. It didn't work.
Well, I guess let's hop into games of the week. And I mean, the episode's called Taking L's because I've taken a lot of L's this week. We'll get through them through the podcast.
Ooh,
and
man, I know you got that one. When I was at work and you were facing Az, did Az win or did you win?
The TFT game? I won.
Yeah.
I won.
Okay, then never mind. He wasn't taking L's that day.
But I've won 2 TFT games, I think, in the past week, and I've played a lot. And getting a win is hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy to do. it is hard to get a win, but I usually finish like the bottom half of the lobby, if you know what I mean.
Oof.
So sometimes it'd be that way.
Games.
Yeah, that's a place we could start, I guess. Bats, how are your games this week, man?
Bad. Very bad.
Very bad.
There was. Did I talk about it last week? Or maybe I didn't.
I don't know.
The one where I was Baba and I was carrying the team. Az was actually carrying the team too. He was Achilles.
Is that the one you stole Fire Giant?
No.
Okay, then I don't know.
We didn't even do objectives. Yeah, 60-minute game, and we really got no objectives.
Oh, I couldn't imagine playing a 60-plus minute game. That's crazy.
We had a Cerberus support.
Woo!
Who was not a support. It was bad.
Yeah.
Like you'd almost kill somebody, right? And he'd ult and move them away from you.
Oh, we love
And
that.
you're like, are you kidding me? And it honestly, we got support diff so hard, it almost made me want to stop playing Smite. I was like, I hate this game. Why do I play it? Oh, but don't worry. I somehow played ranked again last night.
Hell yeah, brother.
This time I was support. So I was like, okay, I have more faith, because I saw that, a gold bordered mid. So I was like, all right, we got this. No, they sucked. They were bad. They had 6 stars on Persephone, and they were bad. And they were top elo. So I was like, they gotta be a little good, right? Like, hitting no. They were like, I don't want to fight. Like, they got out-rotated by a Poseidon multiple times because they're just standing in mid. Like, I don't want to go anywhere. I think I saw one effective ult. One.
Scouts in the background just having a good old time back there, like moving around, doing the whole 9. And I legitimately, there was a moment where you couldn't tell it was a dog. Like you just saw like shadows in the wall, and I was like, Bats, what did you buy and put in your room? I was legitimately getting upset. I was like, did this man get like one of those little dudes that do this? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I thought happened for a second. That's literally I thought was going on. I was confusion.
Just my dog. He moves around. Dude, I swear sometimes he acts like a cat. So he's got this little bed right there, right?
Yeah.
And he'll go and he'll start like clawing at it and picking it up and moving. And it's like, what are you doing? You're a dog. Knock it off. And he'll just look at me.
My dog does that. Has to get the right spot to lay down.
I know. And it drives me nuts too, like when we're sleeping or something, and he'll get up to move around, and I like immediately get up because it's one of those senses where it's like, oh no, he's gonna throw up. Yeah. It's like anytime he moves, I just have that feeling because then you just don't want to hear it because you're like, I'm not cleaning it up, throwing you outside. Other than that, I played some V Rising. It's just been a regular grind. I don't know. It's been slow basically because we don't want. Like, Leonie and I don't want to beat the game. Beat the game. We're at the point where it's like, we could beat the game, but do we really want to beat the game? Because then we have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Which we have nothing to do anyways, so it doesn't matter. Played some Demonologist, which is kind of... It's getting okay. It's a lot harder than Phasmophobia. Because once you die, you don't get jack crap.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I talked to Leonie a bit about it, and I was like, maybe I picked that up. Maybe I do. I don't know.
It's pretty fun. Let's see. Az and I played PUBG last night.
What?
Yeah.
After I went to sleep? What is this? I have been betrayed by both of you. Oh my god.
I was like, maybe he'll get back on, Okay, they were horrible games. I could not aim worth anything.
Bats, I believe that. Because you weren't making sense when I got offline. I was like, you need to go to bed. You were saying some stuff about aliens at one point, and I was like, what?
And about aliens?
Dude, I don't know. You had a whole spiel about how how do we know there's aliens if we can't get to space or something? Like, dude, it was a wild time to be alive.
No, it was that video that I saw the other day, which made me laugh, where they shot a rocket into space, right? And it said, "Oh, we're all going to space," and there was like a rat just roaming around the the engine part that's supposed to be hot and on fire and everything.
Oh my god.
I was like, I don't know if that's how I want to go to space.
How do you feel that Gordon Ramsay made a grilled cheese on the McLaren 12 engine?
I don't think it never like
I'll send you a video.
I don't even think I want to see that. Like, what is he? And now is he doing car cooking?
Dude, I didn't know what was happening, and then I watched him put the sandwich on the engine, and then do a test drive of it, and then pull the sandwich off with melted cheese and take a bite out of it. I was like, there is no shot.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, almost spilled my tea.
Dude, I swear, Leonie, I am gonna murder you one of these days. In this game, I'm gonna put PvP on, and I'm gonna kick you from the clan, and then I'm gonna take all your weapons, and then I'm just gonna like.
For those that don't
puts
know,
crap
Leonie
in
puts
chess.
random stuff in chess, and Bats loves it.
And I have 4 dump chests for this fool. 4. And they're not full, mind you. They are not full at all. But I still find random crap in the chests that are like out in the middle of nowhere. And it's not like he's just dumping his whole inventory. It's like, I'm going to put one thing here. I'm going to go to this chest and put one thing there.
Look, he has a system, dude. You just don't know what it is.
Yeah, neither does he. Because then when it's like, I need this, I don't know where that's at.
That's funny. I enjoy that.
Oh, it drives me nuts. Like, I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm not gonna say anymore.
What else have you been playing, Bats, or is that it? Oh yeah, I got an ad for Last Fortress on TikTok last week. Kick rocks, bro. I was upset. I was like, this thing knows about the podcast, and it's over here like trying to bait me. No, get out of here.
Yeah, played some Last Fortress. We're actually top dogs in the so we have a main server, right? And then you go to a different server, which is either like Fountain of Life and then some other thing, which is All Out Hell. And when I say All Out Hell, it's a 50-50 chance you're gonna have a fun time or you're just gonna be bodied the whole time. So we're Fountain of Life, we're the top alliance there. We've been laying it down, as you would say. We had Invasion Day yesterday, so we had to fight off a group that was a little bit bigger than us.
Yeah.
So when we kept attacking them, it looked like fire ants just attacking a person. We eventually got them to leave like every fire ant does, but it
Yeah.
was very ineffective for a while.
That does not sound like
Ooh.
fun.
Other than that, is there another? I played
Yes. Mhm.
Team Fort Raft.
Super Raft Boat Together.
Yeah, Super Raft Boat Together. Yeah.
Dude, that game's fun. And okay, the music on that game,
It slaps.
it
is
slaps,
crazy.
dude. I want a playlist of just Super Raft Boat Together music to listen to while I'm running, because it just feels
okay with that.
motivating. It is really, really good. We've been playing that for Dare Drops. I've been working on some Dare Drops. I'm also like, I haven't really done game reviews, right? It's always something I've been interested in. I've written game reviews in the past. I used to work on a website and write game reviews. I did. I wrote one for Battlefield, what was it, 1942? Back in the day on PlayStation 3. And I actually had one of the most read articles. Like, it was a top Google search for that game. I miss doing reviews. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to handle doing a YouTube review for Super Raft Boat Together. I have a lot of content, and I just trying to figure out how I want to break it down for editing and talking purposes. So I'm working on that, and then I'll submit that to Dare Drops. But it's also something I just want to do. And I guess, Bats, are you done with your game so we can kind of talk about what's going on with me?
I was gonna say there is now a battle pass in Last Fortress.
Oh, Jesus. We've lost him, chat. He's gone.
There was always just a regular battle pass, but now they've done a battle pass within a battle pass.
Listeners,
Because
he's
they're
gone.
doing a crossover for the boys.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. You know, I'm kind of... So is Mortal Kombat. And I just find that weird. I don't know. I'm gonna talk more about.
I don't know.
I'm gonna talk more about Mortal Kombat later.
Mine was getting into like the boys itself. Like, it was an okay show, but I kind of lost interest after a while. I'm not gonna.
I've never seen it. I figure I should probably try watching it. I'm not a particularly huge fan of John Cena, and I know he's in it.
I didn't see him in
He's in The Boys, isn't he? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
When?
I've never watched it, Bats. I have no idea. But he is in it.
No, I'm like looking it up.
Okay. Anyways, I guess I'll give it a go because I need to understand why it's getting so many crossovers, because I'm sure that means it's going to come to Smite or something. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about what's been going on. In the week of Blaze, it has been quite the amount of L's between tuition hitting finally after I've asked about it for a while for school, and then going back to work last week. I got eliminated from the caster the morning I had to go back to work, so that was super sick. If you're wondering why I got eliminated from the caster, I don't know what I did particularly wrong or well. I was just eliminated. I didn't make top 4. I was pretty surprised, to say the least. I thought top 4 would be probably where I would have issues, and that's apparently not the case. I just wasn't good enough. So that's that. I've turned down opportunities casting for the near future. I was supposed to be casting on Smite game actually on August 14th. I've turned that opportunity down for the time being. I don't know when I'm going to be casting again. I think August 28th could be the first time I cast again. I've accepted an opportunity for that. But overall, I'm pretty frustrated with Smite. I'm pretty frustrated with just the amount of L's I took this week. We also lost Albion Giants finals the other night, which was a whole thing within itself.
Yeah.
Between
That was
people locking in picks without talking about it, and people diving too hard game 1 after we came back, and then game 2 we make it look really good.
thing.
We make it look real good. Have like a 10 to 13,000 gold lead, make it look like we're a really, really good team, and then we just throw it all away. Got trolled by the Titan though. That game I had one of the best shot calling moments in game 1 and game 2. The game 1 call where we killed them behind their tier 1, got gold free, got pyro, was just insane shot calling.
Oh yeah.
And then game 2, I was like, guys, we can't win at fire. They can't win at fire. Let's just group left and push down left lane, get the Phoenix, and see what happens. And we get the Phoenix with the wave. We walk in to the Titan room, and it's me, Az, and Gactyl. Gactyl apparently walked in first, which I thought Az was like in the Titan room. And
I was there too.
Kuz
I
and
showed
Bo,
up after the Phoenix.
yeah.
You
Kuz
were
and Bo,
running, and I was like, oh crap.
yeah. We walk in and we get good DPS on this thing. Like it's under half health. And I get pushed by Kuz and Bo. I have beads, but I was like, okay, I know some of their team is backing. I want to hold my beads for the next ability that hits me, because I have Gactyl up, Bats is there, like we're getting damage on it. And Gactyl dies. And I was like, wait, what? And it's because the Titan aggroed on him instead of Azamor. And then I walked back into Titan room, and Az like, you don't have the DPS. And I was like, bro, I threw everything on it. And it was down to like less than 25% health, and they all 4 ran at me, and I died. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. The game went for 65 minutes.
Not on purpose.
No. And then it was actually a best of 5, but I wasn't 100% sure because the old rules said it was best of 3 unless you agree on best of 5, and apparently that rule changed. Yada, yada, yada. I got asked about it after game 2, and I was like, hey guys, I'll look into it in just a few minutes. Like, let's take a break real quick. And that led to a speech about how someone's not playing with us anymore, and then everybody else just hopped up and queued a game, and then opposing team goes, hey, we're ready for game 3, and I said, hey, funny story, we have to FF because my team's in another game. So that sucked.
Hey, we would have left.
Yeah, it's fine.
We didn't have one teammate.
Yeah. So you win some, you lose some, I guess. I don't know. Just a lot of L's this week, dude. Just so many L's. Like, I've been trying to sell a couch. I not even sell it. I put it up, right? Put up this couch for $400, and people will go, hey, will you take $300 for it? Yeah. Will you take $200 for it? Yes. If it gets it out of my house, absolutely. Someone told me they were coming to pick it up on Friday. And I asked my wife, I said, hey, do they say what time they're coming by? Like, I know it's raining. If they're coming by today or they want to wait till tomorrow. And they go, oh, we're not going to pick it up anymore. They just weren't going to say nothing. So, yeah, that's been a time. And it's just been like that. It's just a lot of L's in the life of Blaze. So, I guess I'm going to say this on here. I mentioned it when I recorded with Bot G earlier today. I am planning to take a break from Smite. I will not be playing Smite regularly. I will be still doing patch note breakdown. I plan on still playing like next Saturday for Smite night. Like I plan on still playing from time to time, but it's not going to be like a regularly played game throughout the week of streaming or just when I'm not streaming. I know I generally play it a lot. I'm taking a break.
Yeah, that's because we have Super Raffo together.
It's a lot of reasons. Honestly, I already planned on taking a break after the season anyway. I just didn't feel like playing as much as I have been. I will be helping another team that they're helping us support in a mid laner learn comp. And I told them, like, I'll do scrims with them. I'll help them out in Animosity League, but I'm not going to be, like, playing casuals a bunch and that kind of stuff. I'm legitimately playing other games. I spent a lot of time this weekend playing Teamfight Tactics because it doesn't take any mechanical skill to do. You just put units in, they fight. That's kind of cool. And I've been playing a lot. I played some League. That was pretty cool. That was fun. Except queuing. Okay, we're trying to teach Asmore League. And we're reteaching Embright League. And I just haven't played in a long time. Tell me why, Bats. Mm-hmm. We queue A-Ramp. Which is like Assault, right?
Right.
We have not won a single game when queuing. Like I did not even get a tower in those games. A tower. I can't get them. Like, it was wild, dude. I have never been so stomped. We just got stomped the whole time, dude. It was wild. Wild. I've been playing with Boss, Ash, Basham over for Sympathy for Senpai podcast. Asmore and Bright's joined us. It's been a really good time. It's been a nice switch of pace. I needed it. I needed something different to do. I played Viewfinder last night. That game is sick. I played it for 3 hours. I think I've almost beaten it. I think I probably have like another hour or so left. It is a puzzle game based on perception. And I got stuck on a level last night for 30 minutes. I hard locked the level because I went to explore and it changed the perception of a battery to a painting and I could no longer pick it up. And I did not know I had to restart the level.
Yeah, that was funny. I
but
watched it.
That game's good, dude. Shouts to Dare Drops.
I'm not gonna look it up. I'm looking it up.
30 minutes later, I sure did. I was out, and it was something I could never found out without restarting the level. That's what was irritating. But game is really, really good. Shouts to Dare Drops, and shout out to the dev team for Viewfinder for hooking us up with the code. That was really cool. Yeah, I've just been playing a lot of different games. Me and the boys have been playing Pokemon Unite. And we queued threes because they got rid of the PvE mode. So it's me, Luke, and Logan queuing threes, and we won every single game. In fact, we were making people surrender. I was hard carrying. I was 1v3ing on Pokemon Unite. Like, I felt bad. I was like, this is not okay. So maybe it was the Pokemon I was picking. I'm not sure, but honestly, fragging. I did some desk work for AGL last week. That was okay. Other than that, Wild Rift keeps giving me jungle after I won a bunch of games and making me lose, so that's cool. And I guess I should talk about Smite for 1 second. I did have some positive things happen in Smite this week, so I don't want it to all be bad. I did have some positive Smite moments. One of which, I will start off with, the worst hunter in the game is Jingwei. And nothing can change my mind. She is the worst hunter in the game right now. She is bad. And if I never have to play her, I played her this week, and I assure you, she is the worst hunter by far. And it's not close. I would play other gods as hunters over. I would play Charon over Jingwei right now. Not Chiron. Charon. No. It is not. She is bad. She can't clear wave, bro. If you play against anybody with even a minimal amount of wave clear, she can't keep up.
Oh, boo.
The only good thing about the Jing Wei game I played is I stole Gold Fury, which that's not surprising. And Titans Unleashed as the last auto was about to hit our Titan.
That's kind of funny.
Which was hilarious.
That's kind of troll.
Yeah, that was funny. I queued Smite Knight with Embry, Gactyl, and Liani and lost every single game. After the night before, we won every game. And then my favorite thing of the week happened. Actually, my second favorite thing of the week happened. I played Rama in ranked against a on her, and I bodied this man. He got Khepri ulted, and I went up in the air, sniped him, and he died. And the Khepri just stood there and watched where he had like fallen. I killed him with his own purple buff by sniping him until he aegis, and then the purple buff killed him. It was just a funny time. But the pinnacle achievement of Smite this week is our warm-up game before the set, which was me playing Artemis.
Oh.
And going 23, 2, and 13, getting a triple Penta and a double Penta in the same game. And if you want to go check that out, they're on YouTube Shorts as a part 1, part 2, and they're on TikTok.
Body then.
Yeah, we won by 258 tickets.
They only got 4 kills on us.
Yeah, I think so. I can actually, I'll double check. We won by 258 tickets, 258 to 0. And they had a whopping 4 kills to our, does it tell? Oh my God, Jesus, hold on. 15, no, that is us. 15, 18, 26, 49. Not okay.
And I think we only died because we were diving their fountain.
Yeah, I died trying to get more pentas. That's what I was. That's why I died, trying to continue the penta chain. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for games of the week. I know I was kind of all over the place there. I just kind of needed to talk about the fact that I'm not gonna be playing Smite as much. I got a bunch of other stuff I'm looking forward to though, so that's really good. Other than that, I do have some news of the week.
Oh, there's news.
Yeah, I guess I should start off with My Hero Academia is getting a movie.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
I saw the trailer, and it looks good.
Cool.
I didn't know I didn't know they had movies already. I watched all this show, but I didn't realize there was like movies. I should probably go like watch.
Dude, speaking of that, like, so that Zom 100, right?
Yeah, I keep thinking about starting it.
That it got delayed till Monday now.
Let's go. Good.
No, it's baloney because it started on Sunday, and I had my Sunday lineup picked, ready to go, and it was all let's get it. And now it's on Mondays. Who wants to watch? I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like stuff on Mondays, but I don't like looking forward to Mondays to watch an anime. This is baloney.
Did you watch?
It was just a one-time thing. It was
did you watch?
Now it's permanent.
Did you watch JJK this weekend?
Yep.
So good. And now we are on a hiatus till the end of the month. But God, is it good? It is so good, dude.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was not good, but I was like, I figured there'd be a little bit fighting in between or something.
Nah.
Nothing. It was more of a. Whoa.
It brings the whole story together, man.
Yeah. I mean, it sort of does. I don't want to go into spoilers because I found something.
Yeah, I got you.
But like, if you watched the movie Zero,
yeah,
you know the 2 girls that were with him.
Yep. Yep.
I was like, no way.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my God, this is sick. But no, I mean, anime's been good. I caught up on some stuff. I've been starting up JoJo's again, and then probably watch some One Piece this week or something. That's my plan.
Oh, Gear 5. It's finally out. We watched it. I don't think it's the hype episode yet, but it's like the beginning of it's funny.
Gear means nothing to me right now, so
It honestly, I watched it yesterday, and I got like Tom and Jerry vibes.
Oh god,
It was hilarious.
that does not make me feel good about it whatsoever. So that's great. On to like I guess some more like gaming news. Apparently, Nintendo's announced their next console's coming out next year
Bummer.
in fall or winter,
$400.
and I'm excited.
This time it'll probably be $600. They got to keep up with the prices.
No, they've notoriously always been cheaper. I'm just curious of what they're gonna do because like the Switch is such a good console. I can't imagine that they don't stick with
Over here
doing
dying.
something handheld. They need something that's going to be handheld.
It'll probably be handheld with a dock.
Yeah, I mean that's I can't assume it's going to be any difference.
It'll be the Switch X.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's in
No,
the shape
dude.
of an X.
It's
Good
gonna be
luck.
it's gonna be the Switch Blade, and they're gonna be like, wait, what? Rumors are going around that we're getting an Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake, like a remaster, like a full remaster, and I just don't know how I feel about it. Give us Elder Scrolls 6. Call it a day.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, technically, there's Elder Scrolls 30.
Oh, yeah.
You just keep
So
adding the remastered of the remastered of the remastered of the remastered. You know?
yeah. Well, this is supposed to be like a full like overhaul of the game, like not just like a port over. But either way, who cares?
Yeah, that's.
I need
it. It was cool the first 3 times. After that, like.
I wrote this in gaming news to remind myself, but we need to talk about my wife playing video gamer tutorials because this woman has the capability of breaking tutorials in games, and not just like. I mean, like you played Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
And dude's like leading you out of the village. Like all you have to do is follow him. There's like a slight bit of combat. That's it. This man disappeared on her game. He just dipped. Like he was gone. And it actually locked the game. Like she had to start over in order to play it. Because
Dude,
it wouldn't
I had
let you
that-
continue.
And I think it was Skyrim, the VR version, right?
Yeah.
You know how you go into the tunnel and you have to get the claw from the one guy
Yeah.
because he like dies or something like that? Well, somehow it glitched and the claw flew past the locked door.
Oh my goodness. So this week, Luke tells my wife, he goes, hey, I want to teach you how to play Bug Snacks. I think you'll really like it. And for those of you that haven't played Bug Snacks, they're bugs, but they're made out of like food. So like the burger is called Bunger Bunger Bunger. And that's how he talks. That's literally what he sounds like. And my wife's trying to catch the bungers. And somehow she fires the ketchup onto the plant. The bunger hits the plant and just ricochets off of it onto a platform above that it will not come down. And not only will it not come down, it is aggroed to the ketchup on the plant. So it's just hauling, dude. Hauling, just moving. Like it's just think of Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's a hamburger with legs. And all you hear is bunger, 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 bunger. And like glitched out the tutorial. I was like, how is this possible? How do you have this talent? So that was a fun time. Luke and Logan got a real kick out of it, though. They were laughing it up a bunch. In Smite news, we're getting Avatar Roku and Toph in the game. Toph is going to be Scylla, and Avatar Roku is going to be Yu Huang. And they're adding the new mechanics to Arena with these pyroclast boulders that you can auto, and they fly over, they hit people, they knock them back. And Fire Giant's going to be on the Arena map. So it's a whole new change to Arena, which is cool, I guess. I don't have a problem with that. I really wish they'd like look at kind of some other game modes and some things to do there. But, you know, here we are. And they removed Soul Surges, which I'm still mad about. And if you watch Patch Notes Breakdown, which will release tomorrow, you'll hear my thoughts about that. Xbox and Discord have increased their partnership. You're now able to stream games to Discord from Xbox, which I think is pretty cool. Because
kind of cool.
I know it's been like a long road of getting the consoles and Discord compatibility going right. So it's pretty cool to see, kind of finally see that.
Yeah,
and then
Xbox had a Discord app for like 10 years that never worked.
Yeah, you can do. You like, oh, it does audio, and PlayStation's does audio, but now you can stream to it. I think that's pretty cool. Twitch banned CS:GO gambling sponsorships. Fun facts of the day. I got a good laugh out of that earlier. And then I've talked about the Magic the Gathering 1 of 1, the ring card, a little bit. The guy that opened it sold it this week. Or last week. He sold it to Post Malone. And it was like one of the coolest things to watch because Post Malone was like so giddy.
Dude, the dude who had it in his hand, it was like shaking hard.
Yeah, his hands like this, dude. He sold it for $2.6 million. I mean, shouts to him, dude. And then Post Malone signed some cards afterwards. It was really cool.
Yeah.
What a guy.
And it's written in Elvish. So,
it is. It is. It is a cool card, dude. It is a really cool card. CSGO is getting rid of their business relations with TOs and teams, so they're going to have open circuit for CSGO, which in 2025, which is going to be pretty crazy. And then I don't know. You talked about the Remnant 2 a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if you know what was discovered this week in the Remnant 2, but I'm here to tell you that the devs hid a class in the game that the only way for it to be found was by hackers.
What?
So they put things in the code to get data miners to follow it because they know people are going to data mine anyway, right? And it gave a way to unlock a special class through data mining, which I think is super cool because we don't see like devs usually take that route too often. And I thought that was a nice change of pace. And then EVO was this weekend. It is going on right now. Actually, Street Fighter finals are happening right now, and it's intense. We've gotten a bunch of new stuff. There was a new Mortal Kombat trailer about the Banished that it looks absolutely sick. If you thought Reptile was cool as a kid back on the Super Nintendo,
definitely,
you need to watch the new Mortal Kombat trailer because it is mind-bogglingly good. Then Guilty Gear came out and was like, oh yeah, by the way, with our new major update for Season 3, we're adding new special moves to existing characters. I think it was like 6 of the 16 characters.
Oh, that's going to be sick.
They have new defense mechanics. They have new offensive mechanics coming to the game. I mean, it looked really, really good. I'm not a huge like Guilty Gear fan, or I haven't really played a lot of it, but like seeing that kind of update to a game over time, I think is really, really awesome. I didn't get to see if there was Street Fighter news yet. I'm sure there's going to be something announced tonight before Grand Finals, I'd assume. And then there was some other news too. I'm sure I missed with EVO. Overall, I know Project L was there for League of Legends, the new fighting game, and the footage from that looks astoundingly fun. I mean, that game looks really, really well made. Overall, it's just been a lot of good gaming news this week. A lot of cool stuff coming. I mean, there's stuff I'm looking forward to over the next few weeks. I know Wayfinder's coming to early access on August 15th. I've kind of had a Madden itch. I don't know if I want to admit that to myself or anybody else. Madden's coming out. Armored Core 6 is coming out at the end of the month.
Oh, nice.
And
we talked about that a while ago, too, didn't we?
Yeah. And you know what Armored Core 6 doesn't have?
Nope.
Crossplay.
Rip.
And I am concerned about the longevity of the game if that is the case. But neither does Elden Ring, and it's made by, the people that made Elden Ring, so it can't be bad. Like it looks really, really good. I'm really hopeful for it. Overall, it's just been a good time. I bought the kids Crash Team Rumble today. And that game is fun too.
I just went down a whole rabbit hole of...
Yeah?
I don't even... Yeah. Like, so for some reason, I remembered something about, like, a new Fallout coming out. So then I don't remember what it was, because Obviously, go me not remembering. Now I'm on. Did you know there's a Fallout like TV series coming out in 2024?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
And then like, whatever happened to Fallout London? Is that out, or is that just like a hidden thing? Did that never exist?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you've never heard of Fallout London?
No.
They did a thing. What was it, like 2 years ago or something like that? They were saying like this is gonna be the new Fallout after 76.
Nah, this is a mod, isn't it? Yeah,
I
it's a
have no
no,
idea.
yeah.
Is it a mod?
Fallout London is an upcoming total conversion mod of Bethesda Softworks Fallout 4.
I have to look into that. But then like
It'll take
I
place.
swear they just released something that said they were doing like a Fallout, but I don't remember.
There's a new Oblivion. Was there a Fallout announcement? If there's a Fallout announcement, I missed it. We're getting Starfield. That's the next thing I know about.
That's why I'm like, because a buddy of mine at work brought it up, and he's like, I can't remember the name though. He's like, I don't think it's Fallout 5 because they haven't even started producing that thing yet.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know anything about Fallout.
I lost track after 76. I figured there'd be something. I did know like there is a game that's like Fallout that's coming out, but I don't remember the name. It's like a Western thing. You shoot like guns that have batteries in them or some shit. It looks really cool. I know. I honestly don't remember the name.
You're giving me a lot to work on in here. I don't know.
Things where I'm like scrolling late night, and then it's just like, oh, that's a pretty cool game. I'll watch it a little bit. Oh, this is kind of sick, and then I fall asleep.
It do be that way sometimes. I know Atlas Fallen's coming out, and that game looks pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just excited. I think there's a lot of cool games coming out. I played Crash Team Rumble with the kids. I got it on sale today because since I'm back to work, I bought them the Dry Bone Bowser's Lego set today after I took them school shopping.
Let's go.
So they can build that tomorrow while I'm at work and the wifey's working from home. But then I bought them Crash Team Rumble, and that game was really fun. The fact that it's only on console is kind of sad. I really wish they would have thought about bringing it to PC as well. But yeah, that's all the gaming news I have. I got some names of the week I could run through, I guess.
You mean wait, did we not? No, we did them last week. We didn't do the week.
Yeah, and here's the deal about names of the week. Okay, there's not a lot because I forgot to write a lot of them down that I've seen. But the two that we need to talk about are two winners of the Smite Game 10K gems. And first of all is both of these 69 won 10K gems. And tonight, Ymir's Feet Picks won. Or was it Toe Picks? Hold on, let me get the Suave, because it's Feet Picks. Because he doesn't like to put it in the names of the week chat.
Ever.
DM'd it to me. There's also that damn ass rock as a name. Buff Body Fat Booty, Fear the Melon, and Jungle Orgy were the names that we saw this week. There was a few others here and there. TFT has some wild names when you're playing, so that always makes for a good time. But we had some guest questions from Ash. And I forgot to ask one of them a couple weeks ago. So he said, pick 3 franchises, doesn't matter what they are, and tell me what kind of games would make for them. Which I'm assuming that could be like anime related or just any franchise of a show you like to watch or, that kind of thing.
I don't know. He mentioned something to it, and we started to talk about it, and then it just went like sidestepped.
Okay. Well, I'd want a Gundam game. And yes, there are already Gundam games, but I don't want a hack and slash Gundam game. I don't want that.
A VR Gundam game.
I want...
Oh, that would be sick.
That would be really, really cool.
But you could buy the chair that you're actually like in the Gundam. Oh man. Are we talking about unlimited budget?
Okay, yeah. Whatever. I would love a game. Like, I don't know if you've watched Divers, right? Like where you build like the Gunpla.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand there's Gundam Breakers. No, this is not the same. I want an open world game where you get to run around and like actually fight with other people with the Gunpla and like collect parts and build things and then design it. Like you get to actually go through and do all the colors, the whole nine. I don't know if you do that in Breakers or not.
Metabot this stuff.
Yeah, but I want it to like be like actual models, right? Like, because that's what the Gunpla are. I would also enjoy just like a full out like battle system, not like, because a lot of the Gundam games are kind of janky. I know Versus is pretty good, but like really where it has good ground and space combat, like that would be super sick. Give me more Dynasty Warriors Gundams. I'm okay with that too. Like I'm pretty happy on that front.
Evolution was okay, but I wish
it's gone now
all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean it's gone now?
R.I.P. R.I.P. It's going offline.
Down?
It's going offline. Yeah.
Why do I spend my money on this crap?
I don't know, because like a lot of the stuff I'd want games for that I watch.
I got one. Zoids. I need a Zoids game.
God, dude. You know what? I agree, because the Zoids games that have been released are not good. They do not do that justice. You know what else we need? You said Metabots.
PS2.
You said Metabots. In the the old Metabots game, freaking slapped. Just give me that. Just give me that. Bring it back. I would play that too. I don't know. Most of the anime. I mean, like when you talk about, I think like Naruto's always done a really good job of open world, like where you get to like run around the village and then you go do your missions and stuff. I think those do a really good job. I think it'd be way more cool if like you actually was open world and it wasn't like so segmented, but a lot of those games do really, really well for what they're given.
I would say, since we talked about it, Mortal Kombat open world. They had one that they released. And it was fun.
That one was Mortal Kombat 0. Yeah. Sub-Zero. That one was really, really good.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'm about that. I don't know if that really answers Ash's question, but I feel like it does. And then he said, what's a game mechanic that changed a game and had you playing it more often than before from other franchises? A game mechanic that changed a game and had you playing it more often. I mean, obviously...
Like a cheat?
No, mechanic. Just like a game mechanic change. Just like in Smite, right? Like Smite has game mechanic changes. League has game mechanic changes. Like Soul Surges are game mechanic changes.
That stat got reworked.
I mean, that could be. I mean, that's
something like that, or
yeah. I mean, I guess, but it's more of like a full like gameplay mechanic that affects everybody, not just one person. For me, I guess the easiest answer to this question would be Madden, because I mean, literally, like you get a gameplay change every year, and I have played too much Madden to think about. But Guild Wars 2 had a game mechanic change that made me play it less. So on the other side of that, where they really like just kind of took some of the skill ceiling out of the game by really buffing condition damage, which is dot damage in that game at one time. And then they added mounts to WVW, and that really kind of like sold the ship for me, because it ruined all the small man roaming groups. So I'll give you both sides of that one, Ash.
I guess if I'm understanding it correctly, I guess it would be like because I do play them more now. They're like the Resident Evil remastered stuff.
Yeah, because they changed mechanics.
They're not as clanky. They actually changed everything to where, like, so if you were a speedrunner on those games beforehand, they changed certain things around. So like where you would think you're turning left, nope, you're actually turning right. I thought that was pretty cool. And like, especially with Resident Evil 4, if you played the new one, it is smooth.
I haven't, but I really want to.
It is smooth. It is great. It's hard.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it was the original was hard too.
Yeah, well, I never do like the normal on Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Give me the toughest one I can do and come at me later. And then I regret it like 5 minutes later where I'm almost breaking my controller because some shenanigans happens.
Kenny sent us some questions too. I'm gonna answer the one because I don't know if you played enough League to answer it. He sent this to me like a month ago, almost to the day. He said League and Smite have same kits, different gods. Which is better? So here's the deal. Bard can put portals in walls, but enemies can go through them, not just allies, which makes his better because he's better Giannis. And he's a support, and you control your teammates and still get an S rank. If you want my real feelings on that, I really disliked the last Bard I played with that got an S rank and kept me from getting kills and got me first blooded by the enemy jungler for portaling them into me. But you know, it's a funny haha god, and it's very Kenny-like. So we'll take that. And then the other question he had, and I don't know if I have a particular answer to this one. He said, "What one band you wouldn't mind if they stopped releasing music or touring?" And I don't know that I like dislike a particular band that much.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd.
Unless we're talking like the bands that they just need to stop. Like when I hear AC/DC's touring or something, like, bro, like put it up, hang it up, like you're done, stop it.
Well, I mean, a lot of people like them.
Yeah, but I get it. But like,
they're not releasing new music; they're just touring. Like,
but that's why he said stop releasing music or touring. Quit touring. Like, stop it.
I would go to an AC/DC concert.
That's the problem, Bats. That's the problem. I'm just saying, like, just stop. You know, like that's what we need. We need to stop.
I find it funny because when I went to get X-rays, that's what they were talking about. Why can't AC/DC tour around here more? And I just started laughing.
In chat, it was said Taylor Swift, and I hard disagree on that. That like Taylor Swift's concerts have made huge economic impacts on every city they went to.
Do I like her music? Not really, but like I'm not gonna say she needs to stop releasing because she's at least one of the artists that gives back.
Did you see what she did? Did you? Yeah. Her truck drivers, she gave them each a minimum of like $100K bonus.
Yeah,
that's crazy, and that's just the truck. And that's just the truck drivers. That tour alone is projected in profit for her, right? Projected profit, not even like how much it's made in total. Projected profit is over $2 billion,
and that's crazy.
But I mean, it was. I've seen so many memes about like Barbie and Taylor Swift are carrying the U.S. economy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. That's all I'm saying. I can't. Yeah, you can't hate. You might not like Taylor Swift. I get it. Like I listen to it a lot because my wife listens to it.
But I'm keeping them to myself.
But I just think like when you see an artist that's willing to give back to their staff. I mean, you can not like their music, but like, holy crap, like that you don't see that happen too often.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. You don't see that really said about any artist, and really you don't see that said about any company in this day and age. You don't.
Well, and I can't necessarily say that because it could just be that some people just don't make it public.
Well, I don't think she made it public. I think like the truck drivers did.
Oh no, yeah, I get that, but it's like,
right.
I can see someone being like, "Yo, I'm giving you a bonus. Don't tell anybody." Let it
be. Yeah. No, and I'm not saying no one gets bonuses. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying though, like that's not something we hear about it very often.
Bonuses.
Yeah, CEOs. Anyways.
Yeah.
We've spiraled off to a tangent thanks to Kenny's question. Shoutouts to Kenny for really helping us stay off track. But no, I mean, Bats, you got anything else you want to bring up? That's kind of what I got.
Not really, like I said. Today is a bit blah for me. So yeah. I'm kind of like here, not here, yet here, the whole 9 yards.
I feel you. I did a lot around the house today. I after doing school shopping this morning, which was a blast.
Oh, I bet.
Yep.
Tax-free day? Was that today?
No, it wasn't. Actually, I'm going to... thank you. I'm going to rant for a second. So, on Target Circle, there's a thing about applying for teacher discount. And I was like, whoa. I will apply for that, good sir. and I apply for it, and a coupon pops up, 20% off your purchase.
What?
And I was like,
Doesn't
oh,
work.
that sounds quite nice. No, I accidentally hit accept, and it used it on my purchase that day, which was when I was buying like a Beyblade set for Luke that was on sale. I was gonna give to him for later on, like Christmas or something, and like a couple other things. So I saved like a total of $6. Whereas today, if I had that freaking coupon when I went to go buy, I don't know, all the school supplies, clothes, and the Dry Bones Bowser set, which I'm sure it wouldn't have applied to, but that's beside the point. I would have saved like $40 to $60. So needless to say, I was a little tilted when I bought the stuff today. I was excited because I did save a lot of money. Like I saved $40, $60 as it was, but like, you know what I mean? That's a little mad. But yeah. As we head out of here, Bats, do you got any shout outs?
As always, shout out to the listeners. You know, we're on our 120. Well, we're 119 now. Next week will be 120th episode.
Yeah.
We are, like I said, we are doing a live thing. So comments during the show, you know, tell us what you want to hear. Comments afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
We do have, if you are not in the Discord yet, just comment down there. How can I get in there? We do have things like questions of the week. So if you want to ask stuff, that's how you actually post your names of the week, Suave.
Yeah, looking at you.
And you can't just single out Suave because other people do it too.
Leonie
is the main culprit. Other than that, I will let Blaze do his spiel because he's looking at it right up.
I'm not.
I told you.
Make sure if you're listening to the podcast, you can go down in the description. There's a link tree there. You can find links to, you know, the Twitch, other YouTube content, all the other places to listen to the podcast. You can go look at guardiansmentalhealth.org and get your mental health help needs there. You can go check out Dare Drops. I mean, all the information's in the link tree if you're wanting to find out how to get in the Discord or anything like that. If you're watching on YouTube, or, you know, hit the like button. That really does help us out. If you're subscribed, that's even better. But if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever you may be listening, leaving us a review and helping us, you know, get 5 stars or whatever you think it deserves. If you don't think it should be like 3 stars, let us know why. I mean, like, I'm happy to like take some constructive criticism. You know, we hope we get 5-star reviews, but, you know, we have to be honest with ourselves too, and like, we want to grow and get better. So help us out.
One word, please.
Yeah, cringe doesn't help me. But no, I mean, like, shouts to Guardians Mental Health. I know they're down at GCX this weekend running a booth. They got to meet with a bunch of great people and, you know, give out a bunch of mental health kits. We love to see that. Shouts to Dare Drops. Been doing a lot of work with them between streaming on TikTok, which we didn't do tonight because I just was setting up other things, but we might try that in the future. I've been streaming over there a little bit. Doing stuff with some of the games that they've been providing, really having a good time with that as well. Shoutouts to Ash, Psychotics over there for Simply for Senpai podcast. And you know what? Shoutouts to Pair of Thieves clothes because they're just comfortable. I don't care that my order got delayed. I don't care that my order got delayed.
So you're not the only one.
Yeah. I don't care because I have some and they're so comfortable that I'm shouting them out because I've been wearing this shirt all day and it feels good. Okay? That's where I'm at. No, but other than that, shout outs to listeners. We appreciate y'all. If there's stuff you want to see us play on stream or just, you know, talk about, let us know. We'd, you know, love to hear you out.
Definitely.
And we're going to get on out of here, though. Bye!
Later, yo.